To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Well, a little pointless now, isn't it?
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Oh, I'd say killing Valigarmanda kind of...
What more would we test, Zulmurwar? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulul Jalja, then no one is.
True. Swirlja.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
What about me? Can I carry their asses? Five of 7 done.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Wow.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokhui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Was never much of a talker, our brother.
No, he was not.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Or both.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Oh, hey.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Oh, then we had to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
A
Perhaps you
bajillion
can tell
bill.
us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
Well, you know what they say, if it's too good to be true, probably is.
Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess. A statue so tall, even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wuk-Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
They usually are.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborn, once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
Interesting.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude.
Just take it, asshole.
Merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wuk Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
That's depressing. no way Bakuljaja is gonna be kept as a claimant after that's done. But, yeah. Wow, just finally going to the cabin. Well,
You have a moment?
no. Kind of defeats the point to ask and then answer without, an answer.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Bite.
So,
Oh my god.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Okay.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
That was weird.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor?
Do you remember
That I would fight to preserve
the
Papa's peaceful
21st
Tural?
night of September?
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then about what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war.
It's a lot more than that.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others.
It is pretty nice, isn't it?
Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
It's the sort of thing I expect you to say. It was for a role like in the Yakui's dream.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be.
Very true.
It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much. And in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Oh, fuck you. I'm kidding. I love you.
Thank the gods for that.
Well, I've had nothing to do with this.
Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Look, Lamar has come out far way. lead to Yaktel. One second. Completely forgot about the durables. Jeez. Not that I'm nervous or anything, just make sure you're not nervous, right? Oh, my king, knees won't stop shaking. Hey, wheel my hand just until I get so nervous. Aw. Maybe ask Harville. Stick in the mud. I am a blue. One time I say origin of Karl's earring. So before it gained popularity, Noctoral was a protective ward. That's right. We tracked down to the elderly merchant who first sales were attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met in the market 20 years ago. Well, did he know that claiming taste of salt, the charming taste of salt, would prove to be a commercial triumph? We not tell to where it seems you're already bound. It's a mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here, or anything for the third promise? Oh, we better get going. Yeah.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Giggity. I could tell.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
Or water. Or alpaca.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozamautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
What?
A cenote?
Cenote.
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Why are you looking at her?
It was one time.
Yeah.
Is the Chapral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
We could. Wouldn't become a Dawn servant like that, but we could. Alright. Tomu Horizon. You can walk slowly. Excuse me, just a bit of a coughing fit. You feel like having a tickle in your throat. Cool Jaja. How are you not disqualified? You literally released Valgrimanda.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
And fuck you too.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Valgrimanda in the first place.
Asshole.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
All 4.
Third promise. If you would please join us.
Can we just kick that asshole? He literally released a terror upon the world. He killed everyone.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Oh boy.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Oh boy.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then.
Red. Which means...
Where is Kona?
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Pibil.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
Your meat defeated you.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Exactly.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
Indeed.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
Yes, they do.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Exactly.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture.
That was
Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Partially.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
And you're missing the fucking point.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Well, obviously.
Let the feat of repast begin.
Suddenly we're playing food wars.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibir before. What's it like, I wonder?
Where are you going? I'm sure that's not significant. Goat. Neatly arranged on the ground. Yeah, it's almost like it was placed there on purpose. This dish needs 1 ounce Spearberg, flavored with combination of spices that include achiote and steamed underground with nigul or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must learn where and how to procure our grains. nostalgic grooves with Oh, yeah, we'll go food. Oh boy. Here we go again. Alright, then I will not double on it. Yeah. And it's your forbidden to tell. Of course, because that would be cheating. Makes basic sense. Conflict between units and land. Ujal lived in the lower forest. Something you know all too well, plus its siblings. The two heads. So San Lumulja were once people as much at war with themselves as they were others. Durbigo, Bunewa, and Dawntrail, who sought to assert dominance over others. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage fighting, Durbigo and Bunewa leaders arranged marriage between their children. Political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could ever imagined. Some believe that partners with different claims cannot have children, but then it happened a child arrived who drew the blood of them both to a headed Mamulja. Under the autarchs, the united Mamulja became a force to be feared. Nowadays, all you see is violence, movies, and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values?
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja.
Right.
The Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Until they do become.
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest.
True.
By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Give us an evening. Jeez, what's that, Thanksgiving?
And so began that legendary banquet.
Only sure it actually was Thanksgiving.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chevron steamed najul. Before long, Delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more, their flavors, he said, would be even better combined. And he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
It really is.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Words to live by.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Indeed.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
I just thought I saw someone.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
I don't think that's it. I doubt our ninja leaves. What the? Let them cook. Then we all died trying their food. Very important. Picked a good portion of local herbs that yielded shots. Estrogen. Okay. I've cooked. Indeed.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Asshole.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
That's like tacos.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral.
As you should.
It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Exactly.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Itadakimasu.
taste, texture, and aroma. You have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter.
But we followed the spirit of it.
But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence, and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Perhaps, but I doubt you've learned anything from it.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
Well, if you had listened, you could have found some.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
The world.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
No, you're stupid.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
It's disturbing.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Doesn't mean you claim the throne, dumbass.
This is delicious! The brook's so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
How about you choke on your own fucking bile? Surprised you assholes know how to breathe properly.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Indeed.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Save some for us.
Ah, that was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
Well, that would be nice.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Don't be such a hard ass.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Wouldn't it be called a foot?
Well, I should get going then.
I mean, we're all going to the same place.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Oh, love you too.
We can do better than that, surely.
It's his own way of being friendly. Don't
The
call me
6th
Shirley.
keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any shipwreck people left? I could really use another helping.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Probably ate most of it. Look, Lamont. Super Bill. A father's grief. Oh boy. Afraid not. To clear the path that's underway, though I'm so hopeful. Hello, person in the chat. Oops. Didn't realize there was a wiring hole there. Mr. Galliff. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you're satisfied. Senior Clee once dwelled in the forest. Drone curiosity indeed, yes. Before the immature So leaders of our community, I'm glad to see that their promises surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Seems Ray has been a source of great learning and growth for Lamont. Does Meanwhile hear that? You were her father then. Dara would be about her age. Or maybe not. She was rarely born in Munster Brawl. Since she arrived, the village was elated. It's true when I first held her. And when I found her at the Baba, it was so oof. 3 years old, and he said, but I knew better. She'd been pushed. Well, that's fucked up. A calm, suspicious figure was seen fleeing. Jeez. So she is your daughter. She was born to lead the brawl. Stuns her when I know the truth, but I must now take into my confidence. Will become attention. I'll do my best. Yeah, we'll take it to my grave. No. Well, that's not good. not good at all. Welcome to refuse, but no, that would be most unwise. Your assaulted friend has an idea. What do you think? Oh, you bastard. They say house cats don't come when called. You asshole. Boy.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Cool, Cha-Cha.
Rook! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Attacking him should end in your disqualification, shouldn't it?
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
Ah, boy.
Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my...
Yeah.
Your silence says it all.
Yeah, it does.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
Asshole.
If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to tempt any thoughts of rescue.
Jackass.
By the by, housecat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance. Just back down before you get hurt.
You dare call us cowards?
Well, you are.
And kill you all! Don't look away, Salty. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
You got this.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
Value played some skillful combat with the miners to gain the results you need to unleash a powerful limit breaks. These that deal great damage, they recover HP, use them early and often and emerge victorious.
Come, mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces! Should be more than enough for Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakul Jaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior. Longer abusing me now.
His right has taught me so much about my nation, my people, and myself.
Keep up.
kitty.
Understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Take the cat!
It's time to finish them.
This is the end for you, kitten!
Servant. I must carry on Pa's legacy, his love for our people.
That's annoying.
So I can rip you to pieces! I've cut you to slash!
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
I'll make you eat dirt!
No more tricks, Bakul Chacha. We're selling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Mittens is no longer abusing his brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Kitty.
understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritated bastard!
It's time we finished her.
This is the end for you, kitten!
Servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
I'll grind you beneath my heel!
Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last! That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
One-on-one.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see.
Yeah, they
Send
really
your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence! Changed. She wasn't like this before!
Well, she learned the true meaning of friendship. My friends are my power creatures. Hey, it's a keystone. one left.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
My friends are my power cliché.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
So he blocked it himself.
What? That was his doing?
Shocking.
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to.
Of course.
But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over.
Fair enough.
We'll release the hostage.
Well, at least you aren't sore losers like him. Wonder what that flashback was about, though. Looks like a lot of pops.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Still a better father than Hohenheim.
Yes. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulicholal's next Dawn Servant.
Better fucking believe it.
Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
She's growing to be quite the young woman. Earlier in the second Promises camp.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
Sounds good to me.
So, thou hast taken a liking to the dish.
Well.
As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural.
That was kind of the whole point of this, right?
But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people.
Well, it's never too late to start.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
Well, knowing that failure and trying to learn upon it definitely gives you a chance to be.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy.
The truth.
But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Thinkred.
Understanding begets fellowship. As my father said.
Exactly.
And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
Honestly, it'd be weird if it did.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant?
Do you remember the 21st
You said you wished to
night
use the knowledge you
September?
acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Yeah, being a hard ass makes it hard to be likable. Yeah, we beat the shit out of him. And a few dozen lackeys. Guess I went the wrong way. A little too far. Alright. City of Silence. Rude. Well, this is going well. Well, that's not foreboding, is it?
Up there.
Oh, hey.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sorolcha? Papa?
Well,
not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Cool. Left at this defeat. Interesting.
The Channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the Feet of the Brotherhood.
Duli Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battering your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Well, that's not good.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
You. What's that supposed to mean? It's not up to you.
When Soralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
No, hey, cool.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Your son, huh? That's not surprising.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Most of them aren't even filled. Well, none of them are filled. Well, the two, huh?
What is this? Where are your keystones?
Yeah, he didn't get any.
Explain yourself, boy!
He got two, but that's it.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Yeah, they tried that.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Oh, fuck you too.
Let's go, brother.
Do you expect me to feel pity for the asshole?
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
He couldn't have gotten it anyways. I sort of pity him, but he's still an asshole.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less. So your battle can wait.
Well said.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Okay then. Seems not all of them are assholes. Naja, you may speak freely. What do you think of Mamuk? Remains here to weather the traditional winds. Leave the blessed seasons only they are worthy to lead the people of the continent. Excuse me. currency drops. Wow. Ever so silent ones.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yokhui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Cool.
Bakul Jaja.
What? Could it wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
Yeah, that's why I thought.
The third promise seeks to learn about Maluk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
So now you're not an arrogant asshole, but just a piece of little shit. I'm supposed to feel sorry for you.
Here.
Of the pots. It's an urn.
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mamulja. An infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
No.
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bulawa parents.
Something tells me it's not that simple.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children. No matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells.
Only 1 in 100 survive.
That's fucked up.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Don't use them as an excuse.
I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths.
I still feel
People
very little
obsessed
pity
with
for
blessed
this
siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tural. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Doubtful.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshu Tural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
I still don't like you, but you've earned my respect.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
Nor do you deserve it.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
Well, it's more of like an exoskeleton over his flesh, but same idea, but...
Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
You're still an ass, though.
Thanks, Wuklamat.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Ain't that the truth?
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk.
A chunk of dried skin. Yeah, pretty much. Just paint justify his actions. Yeah, you. Judge has motives don't absolve him of his crimes, he must answer for them. Right now my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate. Alright. Would feel wrong to not bring you here too. Aww. Well, not exactly. No, you would not. This thing we need is this interference. With ore, but luckily did not stop digging up all the veins. Let's do about the homestead place. The overwhelming response was frustration towards the forest, lack of natural resources, and inability to cultivate crops. This would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes the forest valuable. That is, the soil has proven without a doubt that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. Discovered the root of the problem. Being scattered throughout the forest emitted an unusual energy, greatly influences the development. Some thrive on it, like the new jewel and the giant trees that create a canopy. As we want more sticking by it. Across the salt is a place called Chilean, and the peerless collection of the flora sampled over every corner of the world. Now we know the energies that are prevalent and can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive. Nice. Potato and tomato from Trall. So too made the Mamook benefit from foreign crops. Yeah. Ironic, isn't it? Can't change the past. It's very true. Possible when we work together, a victory of Eldermond is part of that. Saving the entire store, quite literally. Friends both in moon, like to banish the darkness. So many things we've done. Sky Ruin. Cool Jaja, I'm soft circle to you and seal it.
Zerelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade, and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands,
my friends are
we
my
gain the strength to
cliche.
overcome any foe.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Hey.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
You little shit.
What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
I think you both are, but that's just me.
Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
Good for you.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Ulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Everyone ready?
Damn straight. It's not even a trial. Everyone ready? Nope.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders. And the only way forward is through you.
Well, maybe just a shade, but we finally get to fire him at his full strength. Light, I am level 2, thick.
Bear witness to our resolve.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
These blaze sundered Baligaramanda scales.
Waves of fire rain. What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth. How is this?
Oh, fine.
under a paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted!
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
Not enough. Together, we shall triumph.
Surely this would quench your thirst for battle.
Resolve the resultant all! By crimson wrath be sundered!
Full might.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
Saga of Dawn and Duty.
I will be the next Dawn servant! I will protect my people!
Like a whole extreme.
Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet!
We will see Lamachi become Dawn servant. Ultuleyola!
That's my old man for you.
refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Oof.
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Catherine.
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongue.
I guess it's Catherine.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
Yep. So much for Lost at Sea.
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later.
Me cabbages!
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
The Autarch of Mamluk, show some dignity, jackass.
I don't have dignity. Not anymore. I wagered everything on this feat. And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
Friendship is my power cliche. I'll stop making it, saying that when it stops becoming relevant.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
So all 7 have been attained. Still haven't found the Golden City.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
It's almost enough to make a girl man cry.
Oh, nah. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Aww. I want to give him head pats.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them.
He deserves all the head
Though
pats.
our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Thanks for the memories.
And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
You're grown up. Yeah, we've all done a lot worse. True. Et Brute. Good for someone who's already years old. Golden City. Well, with that, I'd say that's a good place to stop for now. And I'll see you guys later.